We have learned about how can we load the document as a text for our model with their metadata and all. Now let's learn about how can we split those text recursively. So for that we are going to import one class from LangChain text splitter, import recursive text splitter, and from LangChain community dot document import text loader. Let's use the text example. So again, it is going to be text loader. Then you pass the path. I have a file here. Let's use it. And let's define the encoding is UTF-8 loader dot. And then now let's create our splitter. So it is recursive text splitter. We need to define the chunks of split that we are going to do. So it is chunk size let's give thousands, and then chunk we how much overlap we want between the chunks. It is 200. You can define as per your requirement. So let's make our docs. It is going to be splitter dot split documents, and then splitted docs, and let's print the splitted documents. This is the basic way of doing the splitting. See, this document has been splitted as one because the text was very small. So let's make it and smaller chunks. This was really big chunks. Now it has been splitted up in the smaller chunk, as you can see. Will be what we can do. Let's for let's print this 50 times. Then we will print the doc. See our splitted text. Now these are the chunks. Now let's see how can you, because we know this is in generic text, there can be chances where you have to import based on certain languages you want to make split. So there is a language class. Now let's create a because this document does not create any code. So let's do one thing. Let's prepare a Python code. So it is def hello I'm just preparing one simple documentation that prints the hello world, and let's also add comments. Simple function. Now when we are doing the splitting, this time we are going to call from language, and here we need to specify which language. So language is language dot, this is Python, and let's make a chunk very small. Let's make overlapping 0. So let's see now how the splitting will be done. One second, because we have loaded again the text one. So when we are calling the splitter, we need to pass the code as a list. Python code. Let's see. Okay, so recursive character text splitter. This is the correct class. The language. From languages. So we should not call the split document. In this case, we'll call create document. Then we will be able to get our code as the documents with the chunk size of 10 characters. Here you can see. So we were actually calling the wrong method earlier. So that's why there's the error. So once this is done, let's also learn how can, because most of the documents we will be storing them as a markdown. So let's also learn the markdown way, just as simple the Python code. Let's make a markdown. I have a markdown example. Let's copy it, and we have pasted it, and let's markdown, and here we have to change it to markdown. Let's increase the chunks. Let's make them 100, and this time we are calling the correct create documents class, and this is the markdown text. Let's because we are creating the document, I'll also tell you how you can uh, specify the source. So let's because I have taken this from the langchain.com, so let me put the source as this. Should see we have created our document from markdown text. So these are the documents and the metadata source it has also taken it. So this will be very useful if you are loading your own data and you wanted to make sure to specify the page number and all in the source. You can do that. And this is how you do the splitting. In the next lecture, we are going to learn about the embedding. How can you create embedding from these loaded text Thank you.